Andrew Tate. For those who haven't been keeping up with the circus that is the life of Andrew and Tristan Tate since my last video last year, let me give you a quick synopsis as to what's happened over the past 6 to 7 months. So, Tristan and Andrew Tate were finally released from police custody in Romania. Following that release, they went on a press tour, essentially going from one podcast to another, to one interview with BBC, another interview with Tucker Carlson, essentially trying to rebrand his image or tweak it slightly from the OG top G that we all know and love, essentially, right? The misogynist, the misogynoir, the man who admits to getting with women for the sole purpose of making them webcam girls, right?
Because that's what I did. That was my MO, was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me.
Let's just go over some of the charges that he's been now charged with, according to the man himself.
What are you charged with?
That's a really good question. I'm charged with being the head of an organized criminal group, which is in charge of recruiting girls to make TikTok videos.
They face charges which include human trafficking and forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women.
OnlyFans is the best hustle in the world.
Are they accusing you of using violence or?
No. They're accusing me of using the lover boy method, coercing them by being nice.
I don't mention webcam until after I've had sex with the girl. If you're on dates and you're trying to mention it and shit, it just doesn't work. It puts them off. I'd never do that. That's disgusting. I'm not a whore. It's just not gonna work. You continue as normal, no mention of webcam. You fuck the girl. After you fuck the girl, you do the PhD test.
They're accusing him of human trafficking and various other things in relation to being essentially a pimp. In his words, this is what a pimp is.
I get called a pimp a lot, but the reason I use the term is because I don't see it as a negative term. I see it as positively inspirational and motivating person.
But we all know what the true meaning of the word is.
I used sex as a tool to make women love me so they'd obey me and live in my house and make me money. That's what I wanted. So I was a pimp in that sense.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
So this person, this man, wants to now rewrite his whole history. Now that serious charges have been placed on his head top, he wants to rebrand his image on these podcasts and interviews as I'm a person spreading positive change and trying to improve men. However, you might be saying that now, but in the past, that's not what you were saying. That was not the persona of Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate was the top G, Cobra Kai, martial arts. I can get any woman anytime I want and make him do whatever I want. My sole objective is to make women fall in love with me and then make them do whatever I want, whether it's being a cam girl, whether it's being an escort. Essentially, he did a whole webcam business, and he, like an idiot, he laid out all the steps in his website.
Accuse me of using the lover boy method, coercing them by being nice.
Let me read you then what you have said about what you have done.
Sure.
You have said, my job was to meet a girl, go on a few dates, sleep with her, get her to fall in love with me to the point where she'd do anything I say, and then get her on webcam so we could become rich together.
I don't think that's what I personally said. I think
that's exactly what you said on your website.
No, I've never said that.
So yeah, on CobraTate.com I have my PhD program, and that is PhD is a pimp and hose degree that I'm
clever.
And
Clever.
That teaches basically how I got girls, how I met girls, how I got girls to like me, how I got girls to fall in love with me to work on webcam for me.
But he wants to now go back and say, I never said that on my website. Where did you read that? Who told you that? Because it didn't come from my words. He's trying to claim he doesn't own the website. He doesn't manage it. But he's out here on previous podcasts over like 5 years ago saying, this is what I do to women. This is how I get them to fall in line. This is how I manipulate them. This is how I make them fall in love with me. This is how I get them over.
This girl's like, okay, well, I'll try it. Put both girls on camera together the first day, so the new girl can sit there and just sit with the other girl and get drunk. Give him a bottle of vodka.
First night that I worked for him, Andrew bought me like 5 bottles of wine. So I got completely drunk because I'd never done webcam work. So I was very, very nervous.
And that's how I got rich. So that teaches everything I know from start to finish about not only getting girls, not only obtaining them, but retaining them. Because that's a completely different game as well.
I mean, this is what I raised in my previous video last year, but new video has resurfaced where he's just constantly snitching on himself. Like, how dumb can you be to commit these crimes and then go straight bold face on camera acting like no one was gonna find these and just lay out how you did it? Yeah, man, I robbed Josh's house the other day and this is the camera that caught me. I robbed Sarah the other month and this is what I stole from her. Come on, bro. What they're leveling against you, there is solid evidence that you've provided.
Dummy! Yeah!
This isn't something that's needed to be done with the CIA or the FBI, Secret Service, anything. This is out on the internet for people to find. And boy, they found it. And it just doesn't look good for the top G. I mean, I understand it. I get it. I know what his supporters would say. I know what his bum boys would say. Oh, you're just a hater, you're just a clout chaser, you know, you're just not even a simp, you're just a feminist. I mean, one of the last videos I did, I got called a feminist for just stating that women contribute equally to society and that a man and a woman have different roles. But when it comes to Top G, you already know what the comments are going to be like. They're going to be like,
oh, look at him. He's simping for women. He's a feminist. He's beta.
He's X, Y, and Z. And I get it. Andrew Tate is very charismatic. He's a wonderful and amazing storyteller. He's, in physical good shape. He's got money. He's got a Bugatti. He's the most influential man on the internet.
I am now the one of the most influential people on the planet.
Do you really believe you're the most influential man on the face of the planet?
I'm the most Googled person on the planet.
I think we're done.
That doesn't change the fact that what he did to accumulate this wealth, what he did to accumulate this infamy and this fame was destroy women's life by coercing them, by manipulating them, by falsely promising a life of luxury and that you're going to be my wife and we're going to get married and we're going to have kids and X, Y, and Z and we're going to have this empire, but only for them to be sold a dream, led astray, run amok, bamboozled.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
We all know how he got them there. The lover boy method, manipulation, telling them, oh yeah, this is how much you're getting paid, but he's lying. Saying, oh yeah, I'm keeping, 50%, but 50% of that is due to tax. Knowing damn well this guy ain't paying no tax on that income.
And over time, I just built up this big little empire of webcam girls. At one point, I had 4 locations, 75 girls working for me. I'd take around half of the money, around 50%. You take 50%. Around 50%.
They thought they were on 50%. And I said that the disparity is because of taxes.
He would just pay me a flat fee of £15 an hour.
Like, come on, bro. We ain't dumb. And a lot of women now have come out and said, yo, this guy ruined my life for X amount of years and I want him to pay. Some of them might be lying, but I know for a fact there's a lot of them that'll be telling the truth. So, where does this leave us? It leaves us with an investigation still being brought to trial. He should have a date set for trial. And boy, this is going to be the most infamous trial to date. I mean, we've got about 5 trials in the past 2 years. We got, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, we got Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, we got the Benjamin Mendy case. I mean, we got, Mason Greenwood situation that's still not resolved. There's been a lot to do with men and women's relationship over the past couple of years, and this is just going to be the next one on the chopping board. Well, Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you believe Andrew Tate's innocent, or do you think that this guy's just been a fraud for days and he's been capping out of his ass, and now that cap has come to bite him in the ass? You guys already know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to grow the community, and by sharing this to your friends and family, that goes a long way in helping us do that. Peace.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it all on my own. Success sweet, yeah, it tastes like